into our game of the day. Hopefully today's go better for us. We're going to start with some college basketball. All of these lines are according to FanDuel Sportsbook. We're looking at number 12 Florida, who is 6-0, at Oklahoma, who is 6-1. OU is the 1.5 point favorite as it stands with a total of 133.5. Arky, who are you liking in this game?
Yes, so this is a very interesting matchup because Oklahoma is a different team, very different team than what they were last year, a team that got to the second round of the NCAA tournament. And they lost a lot of talents to transfer and to graduation. And now they bring in a kid. You remember Tanner Groves? Remember the Eastern Washington kid with the big beard and the headband, right, from the tournament last year?
Yes.
Like he's a part of this team. And they got their new coach and Ken Moser, who is listen, he's a defensive guy, and that's why this total is interesting to me. 133.5 is an interesting total to pay attention to because these two teams defensively can get after you. But I keep staring at Oklahoma, and I keep staring at the wonder in my brain, which is why? Why is Oklahoma considered better at home for the betting line at this point? Why are they just better right now? And I don't think I can understand it. You know, this Oklahoma team really is a whole bunch of really good role players, but not a bunch of studs on this team. You know, they got the point guard transfer out of Duke Goldwire, who was a good passer, a pretty good defender, and of course, to mention Tanner Groves. They got both the Groves brothers, by the way. And I still think Florida is much better. Why? Well, Florida's already beat rival Florida State earlier this season. That's a big rivalry for them. They beat the aforementioned Ohio State earlier this season. And you know how I feel about Ohio State. I think they're a really good team. And this is Oklahoma's first Power 5 team matchup of the season. I know Florida has to go on the road, but Florida's a top 20 KenPom efficiency offensive team, a top 30 defensive efficiency team when it comes to the KenPom. They got a lot of really good scorers on this team. All 5 of their starters average double digits. I can't quite figure out, other than just being in Norman tonight, why Florida should be the underdog in this game. So I'm going against maybe some better instincts in this one because that line, it seems weird. I feel like the wrong team's favored here. I'm going to Florida money line on this. You get it like plus 105 on FanDuel right now. Okay. I think Florida wins outright. It's a small number anyway, but I think Florida is the better team. I think Florida's going to get the W tonight, and I'd like them to give us a little bit of a plus return on our cash.
We are on the same wavelength with this one for sure. As you said, this is the first road game for the Gators. They're obviously on a 6-game winning streak. Sooners have won 4 of their last 5. And as you mentioned, Florida has had impressive wins over Florida State and Ohio State, who, as we know, just took down the number 1 team in the country. So meanwhile, this will be the first real test for the Sooners, who have yet to play a Power 5 school, as you also said. And fun fact, this will be just the 4th time these two teams have met, in which the Gators lead the series 2-1, but the Sooners got the last win in 2018 with a 65-60 win. That, of course, will change once OU jumps over to the SEC. As for the trends, OU is 4-4 against the spread this season. Florida is 5-0 against the spread. Not only that, but 6 of OU's games have exceeded this total of 134, while Florida has gone past it in 4 games. I don't really need to know more because I know that Florida, as it stands, is the more athletic team. They've had bigger tests this season. I'm, as you said, a little surprised they are the underdog in this one, but I will be taking them at plus 1.5 and would go with the over if you're betting the total, but I'm going to stick to the spread because I'm just really not feeling as dangerous today as I have in days past. Give me Florida plus 1.5. I do think they are the better team in this one.
Okay, so I'm going to take the money line. You're going to take the spread itself plus 1.5.
Yep.
I'll tell you, Colin Castleton's a kid that's 6'11" out of Florida who's really, really good. He's averaging in double digits. And if there's one thing that I think that's going to be in the advantage of the Oklahoma Sooners tonight is that Porter Moser's defense will travel, and it plays really well at home too. So I think that this is going to be a really tight game. I just think Florida pulls it out at the end.
Agree. Again, it's their first road game, first road test, but I like them anyway.